Hi everybody, it's Fred at Archibald's. It's a beautiful spring day, April the 17th. And guess what I'm doing today? Planting apple trees. So I got a tree here, I got a hole in the ground, but there's a lot more that goes into it than just what we do on a day like today. Planting apple trees means we have to start preparing the year before. And what we did on this site here was we removed all of the old trees, we leveled the ground, we tried to make sure the roots and stones and everything were picked out. We did soil tests, fertilized, and then we planted grass. And then about a week ago, in the spring you're going to plant, we used a rototiller to rototill the strips, work that up and get it ready, and then we're ready to actually start planting trees. So an apple tree, when I buy it from the nursery, looks something like this. This little bump, and from here down is what they call the rootstock, and this controls the size of the tree. If this was not a dwarfing rootstock, then this would be a really big tree, but the rootstock keeps it at a manageable size. We plant about 500 of these trees to the acre. They've got 5 feet between them in the rows and about 15 between the rows, so that's how much room they have to spread out to once they fully grow. And it takes experience to figure that out. We've been on this farm for over 40 years and we're still kind of figuring out how different varieties, different rootstocks work on different parts of the farm. But for this year, this is my best guess, 5 by 15. These are Ambrosia. And when you plant an apple tree, because the rootstock controls the tree, you don't want to bury all that. If you do, this part of the tree will start to root and the tree will be 50 feet tall probably. So you have to keep this part out of the ground. I've already marked this. Actually, my cameraman Jesse helped me mark this morning. So, and that's a big job. We have a marking, we have a hole dug, and we put the tree in. We set it so that the rootstock tip, the bud union, is going to stay slightly above the ground. Usually 3 or 4 inches works out pretty well. We want to make sure that we pat it down really well. Use my big old farmer's boot here. We want good soil contact between the root and the soil, and we're ready to go. We don't do much pruning on a newly planted tree anymore. We used to tip the top, but now we like to leave the tree pretty much the way it is, and it encourages more smaller branches. So I've only got 300 more to do today. Have a great day, everybody.